Hola amigos de Clave, ¿cómo les va? Les voy a contar una historia de bolsa, una historia del mercado, tal vez la conocen. Allá por el año 2022 apareció, en aquel momento se llamaba Twitter, ahora X, un usuario con nombre en árabe, señor llamado Abdul, haciendo análisis de empresas argentinas, y muchos argentinos se coparon y lo empezaron a seguir, y le empezaron a pedir papeles, hasta los papeles más desopilantes. Muchos pensaron que era un argentino disfrazado, una cuenta falsa, como tantas cuentas meme hay sobre el mercado en Argentina, pero ¿realmente es una cuenta falsa? ¿Es un argentino? ¿Es una persona de Arabia Saudita? En este video te vas a enterar de todo. Mirá.
Hola amigos de Clave Bursátil, ¿cómo están? Hoy me encuentro con un invitado que no se lo esperaban, pero seguro lo conocen. Acá estoy con Abdul Salam Al-Harbi de Arabia Saudita. Esta entrevista la voy a hacer en inglés por primera vez. Ténganme paciencia, es la primera vez que hago una entrevista en inglés. Ahí vamos. Hello Abdul, thank you very much for being here with me today.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be with you.
Where are you now?
Actually, at Saudi, we are in Saudi Arabia. At my office, trading now. We are in trading now.
Oh, you're trading. So now
Yes.
in Saudi Arabia, it's the evening. It's 9:30, right?
Yes. As you know, now it is the stock market in Wall Street is working now.
Even if it's the evening now at your city, you are working right now because you work with the American schedule, right?
It's a part-time job for me.
What I want to ask you first, is trading your job? Well, you just said it's a part-time job. You have another activities and you do it.
Yes,
You do this at night?
Yes, actually, I work at the government, and trading for me is a part job. I can describe myself as a swing trader.
Okay, so you're not a scalper. You don't do a lot of very short-term trades.
I'm looking for swing trades. Always, I look for swing trade.
How long do you stay with a position?
It depends on the market moving. It depends on the market condition. I can't say. For example, sometimes sometimes the stock hit the target within 2, 3, or 1 week. So here I take my profit and looking for another opportunity.
So I want to ask you also, are you a purely technical analyst or you do research for fundamentals as well?
No, I believe that the chart sometimes tells you what is going on the stock. This is what I believe. Sometimes that because some information is not allowed for us, or it's not able to. We are not able to get most of the important information. But the chart, sometimes the chart tells you that some information about the stock or the equity.
You agree with this phrase that goes, show me the chart and I tell you the news. You heard that?
Yes, I totally agree with this.
Okay, this shows that phrase, it's quite true, because you are from Saudi Arabia, you don't speak Spanish, you don't have access to Argentinian information because it's all in Spanish, and Argentina is a very special country. Well, all countries are special in some way. But
one day, one Argentina guy asked me about I think one stock about the analysis. I told him that it was ready to pull up. He said to me, the market, we have election day. Actually, I on that time I didn't know about the election day. I said to him, actually the chart told me something is going on. I don't know what is it. On the second day, and after the election day, you saw what happened to the stock market.
yes, well, we had 3 election days, but all those days were very volatile in the market. So you didn't know about the election, but somehow you did know through the charts, through the candles.
Yes, totally agree.
Okay, I want to ask you, when and why do you started analyzing Argentinian stocks?
Actually, it started with me with YPF. last year, I think in 2022. Actually, on my screen, on scanning, I found that YPF on energy sector, it was from Argentina. So that was my first trade with Argentina stock, YPF. It was a nice trade. I got a lot of profit from it. In 2022, I think, yes.
Yeah, it had an amazing performance in 2022 and also 2023. So you were researching about energy sector stocks, and that's how you found it?
Yes, because we are oil country. We are interested in oil sector.
Yes. Well, I thought that you discovered that stock because of the World Cup. So I was mistaken.
World Cup?
Yeah. Yeah, because Argentina was a champion. So I thought, well, maybe this person knew about Argentina or thought about Argentina stocks because of Messi on the World Cup.
I'm a fan of Argentina and the World Cup. I was fans of fans of the Argentina. Let's say congratulations.
Thank you. But you guys beat Argentina in the first match. So congratulations for you. France couldn't do it.
Yes, it was amazing.
Were people in Saudi Arabia very happy about that?
Yes, that match told me something, that when you work hard, you will get a good result. When you work hard, you will get a good result. The Saudi guy, or the Saudi player, were played very well. They made a lot of effort to win that game, and they got it.
Yeah, it was historical for Saudi team. I hope they keep going, and we meet again in the next World Cup.
I hope so.
So I want to ask you, did you invest in any other stock, Argentinian stock, besides YPF?
Actually, I traded with TEO. I think it is related to telecommunication company.
Yes, TEO.
Yes. I bought it at $5 in breakout level. I always try to find the setup, to find a buy opportunity or a buy point for the stock, and it was for a good trade for me.
Nice. So, but I've seen on your X account that you analyze many stocks from Argentina. You just analyze them because people ask you?
No, some of them people ask me, such as bank sector, JJL, AL, and I think CEPU.
Yes, it's an energetic as well.
But I didn't. Yes, but I didn't get a trade. I didn't trade with them.
Okay, so you use an American brokerage account or a Saudi one?
Yes, interactive broker.
Well, that's the biggest in the world, I think. How is like the Saudi stock market?
Yeah, very nice. Very strong.
It's very strong. Most of companies are from the States.
One of the biggest company in the world is Aramco.
Yes, I know that. Yes. Yeah, I know it.
In Saudi stock market.
It's the biggest IPO in history or something, right?
Yes.
I remember that like 3 or 4 years ago. Yes.
2019, I think.
Yes, that's right. Well, before getting into some charts, I want to ask you, have you heard about the new Argentina president?
Yes, I heard. I saw his elected on the news.
Because here in Argentina, the media is saying that this president is very popular in the world. Like the news are going around the world. So I just want to check that if that's right or something that the media says here, but it's not true.
I'm not interested in politics. But it's just a news. We saw some news, or I read some news. Let's say articles or headlines.
Okay, and you think that president gives Argentina a positive or negative image?
I can't talk about this because I am not familiar or I'm not engaged on what is going on in Argentina. There's inflation, a crisis. I think what I read in the news, I think he's going to improve Argentina.
That's what I wanted to know. We are not against or in favor of the president. Just want to check what somebody from a distant country
This
thinks
is what
about
I
it.
read on the news.
Okay, well, I want to ask you if you can share your screen and give us some perspectives on Argentinian stock index and some tickers, maybe the tickers we just talked about, if you have charts about them.
Okay, we can. Yes, we can. Why not? Actually, YBF, now I'm looking for a new, I missed the opportunity of buying here. For me, now I am waiting for breakout here as a swing trade. Just looking for a new entry here above this previous high. If it is clear, this one, I think I'm going to start a new position with target 20, 21, and 24. When you look at weekly chart, let me explain. Weekly chart, I think it is accumulating here. So I'm really interested on this one. If it is break all-time high, or let's say 52 weeks high at 1880, I think 1880. Yes. Nice. Actually in market, you have to be a discipline. You have to be a discipline. There is an entry point, there is a target, there is a stop loss. So if something is not going okay with you, so you can stop, you have a stop loss. For example, here swing low, here lower high, higher low, higher low. Here for me, it's you can say it is stop losses here. We can put stop losses here. Below this, it's not accepted.
Yeah. So 1450, right?
Yes.
Well, that will be a nice trade. This stock has had a price of like $3 or $4 like 3 years ago. So when we see that 18, it's like
trade
wow.
with this at $5 here.
Yeah.
Here I think it's here 580. I think it was a good entry for me.
You were luckier than many Argentinians.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just for you to know, this is the biggest energy company in Argentina. It belongs to the state with a 51% of the shares, and the other 49% belongs to, well, some is floating in the market and some belongs to other private participants. But there's a lot of politics around this because every time president changes, they change authorities for the company, they change politics. So it's very volatile.
But it is in uptrend since January 22. We call it an uptrend. When you look to monthly chart or weekly chart, here the bottom, and we are still in uptrend. I think it has a potential move if it breaks 1882. Today, the oil dropped 2%. That's why I think just a little pullback. I'm really excited about this one on the coming days.
Nice. Well, the government had a little bad news last week, the new government, so maybe that will help it pull back or something, so just to let you know. But I know you can read news through the candles, so you don't need that. Okay, so do you use any indicators?
No, actually, I use just RSI as an indicator, and you usually use 21 and 8 AMA moving average.
We Argentina use the same setup for trading view.
Actually, sometimes you need to keep it simple as you can.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Find the setup. define your risk, and start a position. And the result, no one knows about the result, but you do your effort.
Do you want to move to the next ticker?
Yes. Which one? What is the next?
TEO.
The telecommunication companies. Here, the gap breakout. Yes, I said that about this one. It was stage one. I talked about this one when I posted the chart. I said this stage one. You know, the stock on 3 stage. This is the stage one. Here, the breakout. Wyckoff.
Wyckoff, yes.
Yes. Stage one, stage two. You know, the stock market is move on 3 stages. First stage, accumulation stage. Second stage is uptrend. Third stage, distribution. So I think this was long term. Look at this, 2 years of accumulation.
Yeah, very long.
Here breakout. Yes, very long. Breakout with volume, retest, pullback, retest, and started a new position started a new move to upside.
Okay, it looks like maybe it will go to the moving average, or maybe form a little triangle there.
Might be a triangle,
or the triangle is already broken.
Just waiting for a new. For me, it was a good entry. For a new trader, just you need to break out. You need to see a breakout here. If it breaks this level, I think it has a potential move to 930.
Okay.
Yes.
This kind of company, along with YPF, because of the state participation and the fear of the macroeconomic crisis, these stocks that are associated with public services were really depressed. But there are other stocks that are 100% private and have no state regulations. Those stocks were not so cheap like this.
I hope everything will get right on the coming days and weeks.
Well, would you like to do a last analysis of GGAL, which is the biggest stock of the bank?
Yes, this is bank. I think bank sector. This
bank. That's the biggest.
Yes, I like the setup. Earlier, when I told you that someone asked me here, it was here. I think it was here. I told him that something is going on, is going to happen, and on the other day it was exploded. Actually, I like the setup. Continuation better, head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulder. I posted a chart for this one, and I told my fans that just be careful and be patient for start a new position. Here is the key, and you see that breakout with the volume, and it's continue moving. I think they get 15%. I think 15%. I always this is how I usually start a trade. Find the setup and start looking for an entry, a good entry, and wait for the target to hit. This is why I told you that you have to keep it simple as much as you can.
Yes. And what about now? Are you waiting for an entry point? What do you think about the price right now?
Yeah, for example, if you don't have a position, when you ask me, can I get in? I will tell you no. You have to wait for any pullback to retest the breakout zone. When you see a reversal candle, or you see the price reverse, you can start a new position. You can start when you look at here is a good entry point when the price pull back to retest the breakout zone.
Nice. So now we have to wait.
If you this we call chasing. If you start here, it's chasing.
We don't have to chase.
Yes, you don't have to chase. Actually, the most important thing that I learned about the stock market, or how to start a position, find the setup and look for entry, define the risk, and go open and start a position. Define the risk, find the setup, define the risk, start a position.
To define the risk, you mean the stop loss and the size of the position.
Yes. For example, when you look at this one, where is the buy point? Here it was the buy point, here on the breakout zone. If you don't have it, you want to start a new position. Here was the entry for you. Stop loss, you can put stop loss here, 5% at 780 as a daily trader, and this, you can go on with this one to take a profit on the target. For example, you trim here and complete, or on any pullback, you can add another here.
So will you set a target using a Fibonacci extension?
Yes, I usually set a target with a channel or a Fibonacci or weekly candle.
Okay.
When you look, when you move back to that price here, you will find here is the first target. When you break out of this target, it will move to the second target here, Fibonacci 2360, 2580, 2870. But on this way, I find the target.
Will you do trailing stop loss?
No, I don't use the trailing. I just use, because I usually stay and on front of the screen and watch the market.
Okay.
So I use it because sometimes there is a confusion. You don't need to go directly and make stop loss. Just you need to be patient. Wait. If things go worse, you can just stop loss and move away.
Yes. You have to be patient and calm, right? Okay, Abdul Salam, thank you very much. You gave us a nice story for us, stock market participants in Argentina that follow you on X. We finally got to see you, because some people might think that you were like an Argentinian in disguise, trying to... no, you are really in Saudi Arabia, trading at night on American stock market hours. Thank you again, and I wish you the biggest luck trading Argentinian stocks with Argentinian stocks.
Thank you, and I hope for you a good lucky trade and a good lucky economic improving in your country and solving a lot of problem related to the inflation and the crisis.
Ok. Bueno, amigos, muchísimas gracias por estar ahí. Les pido que le pongan un me gusta a este video y sigan al canal para más contenido de valor sobre inversiones en Argentina. Gracias y hasta la próxima.
¿Y les gustó? Bueno, la principal conclusión que saco, un capo, Abdul, un bolsero como nosotros, es que a la hora de las herramientas, menos es más, no te compliques tanto. Lo más importante, conocerse a uno mismo, ser paciente, respetar el plan, cosas simples, pero lo simple no necesariamente es fácil. Así que no busques el éxito afuera, no está en una herramienta rara, especial, carísima, que los demás tienen y nosotros no. Todo está dentro nuestro, pero hay que trabajar especialmente el método, respetarlo y las emociones. Hasta la próxima.